TFL EV is brought to you by Flow Charger, maker of reliable, high-quality charging stations for your electric vehicle. Hey guys, what do you think this giant Volkswagen badge belongs to? Well, let me zoom out and show you. Yep, it's the brand new Volkswagen ID.BUZZ, and this is, of course, an all-electric van. And with me is Andre.
Hello.
And Andre, have you ever seen this up close and personal?
I have not. This is my first impression.
So, in this video, the managing editor of TFL Truck, which also covers vans, by the way,
Yes.
is going to give you his first impressions of the brand new Volkswagen ID.BUZZ, which in Europe actually comes as a commercial van, Andre.
Yeah, so we've recently tested also the Ford e-Transit, but this is another electric van, and I'm super excited. I used to own a VW Golf, as you know, and so I like the brand, but this is my first first of all, it's pretty sizable. I would say, this is not an American version, right?
Right, so we're here in Vegas at CES, and this is the European version of the van, which is already on sale in Europe. Now, the difference between the American version and the European version is that we're going to get the 3-row, and this is the 2-row. So ours is going to be a little bit longer, Andre.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that version as well. But my first impression from the style, I think they nailed it. I think they hit a home run because it has some retro cues from the original bus, but it also is modern, and it's pretty large and in charge here. I can see there is vents, so nice air curtains. I love this style, dude. I think this is way better than like the ID.4, for example.
So Volkswagen introduced this. I want to say I saw this for the first time maybe 5 years ago or even longer.
I was there too, actually.
Were you there? Yeah.
Remember there's a little gnome
Yeah.
that was sitting cross-legged?
Yes, exactly.
On the dashboard?
Yeah, and back then when they unveiled it, they didn't actually have it operating a user interface. They had an iPad, if you recall.
Yes.
Now it's got Volkswagen.
And remember, I think the steering wheel like disappeared into it, right?
It could have been. So this, like I said, is a European version. American version's coming, but not this year. I think it's next year, actually.
So,
What do you think of the seating position? And
Whoa.
what do you think of the view here? You can show them the view.
I love this, dude. So we're here actually near the hotel. I love how I feel like I have a lot of visibility. There's like airplane windows, I would call them. You know, these A-pillar windows.
I mean, look, I like these little windows right here. They're just giant.
Yeah.
Can you even touch the front of the windscreen?
No, I cannot.
That's how far in front it is.
But also, I feel like I still have good visibility. The seat is very comfortable. Look, I have extension for my leg. I do have giant legs. So
Andre's tall, he's 6'3". And so some of the things are right out of the ID.4. So you've got the play and pause accelerator.
this is pretty fun.
Yeah, and this entertainment user interface is right out of the ID.4 as well. So it's, state-of-the-art Volkswagen, which is not grand, but they're redoing it.
Yeah, and it's kind of so look, it showed me the current state of charge, 97%,
So that's how many miles it has.
and 258 miles. But once again, we don't know how it was driven, right? This is kind of a show vehicle.
Right.
So it may not be real world. I see this is similar to the ID.4, I believe, over here.
And, the one thing I've always criticized about the ID.4 is that it only has 2 window switches.
Yes.
Well, this only has 2 windows. This one doesn't roll down.
Right.
So this one is actually fine.
Interesting. I love how many cup holders it has. Whenever my wife gets into a pickup truck,
Yeah.
because I bring some home, she always asks me, where are the cup holders? How do I load stuff in this? And I think this is so usable.
Let me go around
This is quite
on
nice.
the passenger side.
Yeah.
Now this guy's rolling on 235/50 R20s, so they're big tires, and it's a sizable vehicle, even in this 2-row configuration. It's not small by any stretch of the imagination. You're right. There's a lot of cubbies, right? There's cubby here.
Yeah, cubby here. So this is what I just learned. Look, I can move the center console out. This is pretty sweet.
In Japan, they don't go around the car; they go through the car. And I suppose in this case, the van, Andre. Now you got to figure out. You broke it.
I think I just broke it.
You can we'll figure out how to put it back later.
Okay. But look, cubbies galore. I love this. I just fixed it.
Well, not really,
Kind
but
of. Look, cup holder. Look, I have a charger for my phone.
yeah.
A cubby down here, vents. I can operate my doors, my sliding doors. It is basically a minivan by traditional American standards, but I have a lot of space. Dude, I'm really comfy. Look, I have headroom, a good amount of headroom. I have leg room. it actually feels like a van. It feels like I'm sitting on top of it, which is good. I'm like in a commanding position.
You also have armrest here, which is nice.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's one over here too for the, look at that.
Oh, wow.
For the passenger.
And here's how the seat looks.
Yeah. And over here we have individual seat
So glove
position
box,
setters.
glove box, like you said, cubbies. I like this material. Do you know if this is production?
I think production for Europe, yes.
Yeah, for Europe. I think this is well done.
So let's.
I want to see the
Hey,
back.
pop, use the button and pop the back. Let's see if you can get in the back. Pop both of them.
There, look.
Yeah. All right. Now this is the business end of the van, of course. Back here, because this is where. Oh, look at that. Andre's seat actually reclined. Actually, didn't recline it. It moved back to let him easily in and out of the vehicle.
Okay, so even for me, first of all, I have space. There's another cubby,
That's like a phone holder, huh?
phone holder.
Yeah.
But look at this. I have a lunch tray. Or my computer. I can put my computer here. I can type.
If I had some Lunchables or Snackables, I'd give them to you.
I need that little cup. I need a little cup here, so that's really nice. There's another pocket. Dude, it's really utilitarian. I love this.
And there's little like Easter eggs. There's a little Volkswagen van right there. And let's face it, you said it's like an American minivan, but Volkswagen was around long before the minivan.
That's true.
With
when
their
the
van.
when the Chrysler came out,
long before
the
that,
bus
too.
was. But look, I can move this seat back and forth. I can feel that, and then can I? Oh, yes, I can recline.
You fit, and like I said, you're pretty tall.
I fit perfectly.
Now, this doesn't have a sunroof, but I'm sure there's probably variants that do have a sunroof.
That's okay.
Let's see how much. How? Oh, look at that. So this folds.
Can you move this forward?
Yeah, I can do that.
Sir, we're near the airport. Okay, so I love this kind of a flat load floor.
Yeah, we're gonna have a seat back there.
Yeah, so as I understand it, and we haven't seen the American version, this will be more wheelbase, right? So there'll be a little bit more space, and the third seat back there.
Now this is built on the same chassis, on the same platform as the ID.4. So, I don't want to speculate on what kind of battery size we're going to get, but I suspect it's the same as the ID.4.
But we know this spec, right? So this one is about 82 kilowatt hours.
Yep.
201 horsepower front drive.
Yes.
So it's the same as far as horsepower is concerned as the ID.4.
Yep. And we're going to, of course, get an all-wheel drive version too, right?
I might have to tell him that I broke this.
You didn't break it. You just
Okay.
got to stick it back in there. We'll do it after the video. It's not broken. It's meant to do that.
Okay.
All right. And of course, automatic doors that close like that, which is nice.
So going around the back, I love the style.
IQ Light.
Nice.
Wonder what that means.
Oh, is this my charger port? Oh, look at this.
Europeans have a different CCS standard. They have CCS2.
Yes.
We have CCS1, so that's not going to charge here, at least not with that.
So, and also, actually, this looks similar to what we have, but
yeah,
not quite.
I think that pattern's
Yeah,
different.
that pattern is different.
Yeah.
But they said about 170 kilowatt, at least in Europe. That's the charging speed. I wish it was a little quicker. Maybe they'll change it, right, for American.
Well, it doesn't have 800 volt architecture.
We'll see how this opens.
I like that back. It's really cute.
Yes.
And I think this is all European. This little like this guy.
This shelf.
Yeah, I think that may not be something we get. So I don't want to.
Yeah, we can't really like speculate as far as how this will look.
But you can tell it's been designed for a third seat back here because that's obviously an armrest, right? And there's another little Easter egg.
Easter egg.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a hitch? Wait, can we tow a trailer with
I
this?
don't know. See if that's a hitch. It is. It's a European style hitch.
Dude!
Why don't we get those, Andre? Why don't we get those? Why do we have such a cumbersome, and the Europeans have such a cool little system where
It's like automatic.
yeah, I know, it's so cool.
Look, look on this side. It's got a European connector.
I wonder how much it tows in Europe.
So we can do a night gauntlet with this.
So you think Volkswagen will lend it to us?
Can we take it to Denver?
Take it back home?
Yeah.
Is this the all-wheel drive or the front-wheel drive?
I think this is a front-wheel drive, as far as I understand.
I wonder what...
Roman, as a real trucker, I have to look underneath.
All right, here, take the camera. Show them. I think it's probably nothing underneath there, but you can show them.
Let's see.
Just
It's got a flat belly.
yeah, figured.
Flat belly. But that's also for aerodynamics. And, to make it as slippery as possible. I think this is a button, right?
Yeah. I do like the back of this, the design. It's very flat, it's very slab-sided, very purposeful, you know? You want to see that in a van, right?
And also, what I love, Roman, is the low floor, right?
Yeah, easy to load.
Because when you're loading stuff into this.
When you're throwing your kids in there like cords of wood, Andre.
Or 4x8 sheets of plywood, right?
This is also giant, by the way. That's my hand. Look at the size of that.
Oh, dude, I love this Buzz time.
Yeah, and
so
it's got a nice little spoiler here with the wiper, which is good.
And we don't have American pricing either, right? We know nothing about the American version.
Pricing. You think there's a little backup camera underneath there? There might be.
No, it's here.
Oh, it's there. Okay, so they put it there.
Take a look. Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah. So actually, dude, I think let me close the door so we can look at the style.
It's got the Aero wheels.
Yeah.
Right, very flat to get the most range possible.
Dude,
like I said in Europe, you can get this in a cargo van version, I believe.
Where it's like a metal.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
a full metal van.
Yeah, and I hope they do like, you and Nathan came here and test drove the California.
Yeah.
Which was a camper van version of
Yes.
this. Wouldn't that be cool? Like
yeah, with a little
tent?
with like a pop top on top so
Yeah.
you can climb in there and sleep. Dude, I really love the design throughout. I feel comfortable inside. I don't know how much it will tow, but it will tow something.
For sure, yeah. It's got a tow hitch, so it's got to tow something. And I think up front here, you could probably pop this open. You could see.
Like this panel?
Yeah, I think, but usually it's just like for windshield wiper fluid. Like there's nothing, well maybe not. Oh, what? Here it is. Let's see. I just popped it. Let's see what that did.
Are we allowed to?
Oh, we're too late, we're doing it. There you go.
Oh, look, this is where you put your windshield washer fluid?
Yeah, that's what I thought. There was like, crumple zones, and I think it looks like an air intake over it. No, that's not an air intake, that's like something.
Oh, I think there's some coolant. Maybe some coolant. Batteries are also requiring coolant. Of
course, yeah.
And also motors. So I like this because I think, look, there's a ground port for the 12 volt, and there is a 12 volt positive. So, you could charge it or jump it.
Yeah.
So
it's like a little mustache. Look at the shape of it.
It's like a little mouth opening up.
Oh, the mustache. We closed the mustache.
Dude, I love this. And you know what it looks like to me? You know the Cars movie?
Yeah.
And it looks like a human face.
Yeah, I think they really nailed it with this. And I kind of feel like we were just at the unveiling of the ID.7.
Yes.
Which is kind of their next version of the Atrion. Is it
Arteon?
Arteon, yeah.
Yes.
Kind of like the Arteon, maybe, or
kind of like a sleek sedan, right?
But I would say, bring this first.
Yeah.
Get this.
VW, bring this for us. Whatever version you can bring it, please. I think it'll sell like hotcakes.
And I don't know about this. If you know in the comments, let me know, please. Are they going to build this in Chattanooga? Because that would give them any tax credit potential. Because they're building the American version of ID.4 right now in Chattanooga. So maybe they'll build this in Chattanooga.
I don't know if they announced that.
Yeah, I don't know. But that would be smart because then it would also qualify for any tax incentives that there might be. But I have some deep lust for it, Andre, and I even like this color, which is very loud.
And isn't that weird, Roman? Because usually when we talk about minivans, there's kind of a stigma, right? That says it's uncool, don't touch a minivan. But this is a whole different thing. It's a little bit more boxy. I think it has some coolness to it.
Yeah, I think any mom or dad would love to get behind this thing and show up at the school. And I bet you
especially in this color,
every kid in the grade school would come running and be like jealous of their buddies, whoever's parents have this. I can just see that right now, because let's face it, minivans, like you said, have the stigma of being the uncool.
Yeah, but this does not.
Even for parents, and especially for parents, this would be like pretty
look, you can charge your phone in your door. You can put your phone here.
Pretty lustworthy for parents too, because you could be.
Let's put your phone in here.
Yeah.
Charge it.
Well, that's not that groundbreaking, Andre.
Well, I like it.
You can put your phone in there too, right?
Very utilitarian.
Yeah.
I really like this.
Yeah. The biggest, of course, problem I love these seat extenders, but the biggest problem is there's like
some dirt
that always gets caught in those little crevices.
That's okay. You can vacuum that out.
Yeah. But who does? Who does, Andre? Who takes the time?
I do. Oh, it says ergo comfort. Okay. Ergonomically comfortable, and it was comfortable.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I'm impressed. This is my first chance, my first impression to climb around this van, and I'm coming away really positively impressed. I'm gonna talk to my wife about this.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll want to buy it.
Oh,
when
wow.
it comes.
Yeah, there you
Right?
go. I fear you're not the only one, Andre. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. There's Andre's first impression of the brand new ID.BUZZ. Probably the, I would say, the hottest Volkswagen outside of the Golf R to come out of Wolfsburg
Yes.
in a long time, and we can't wait to get our hands on it. And if they had the keys, Andre, we could sneak it and, like you said, drive it across the mountains back.
I want to take it to Denver. Come on, let's go.
All right.
Let's
See
go.
See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Ciao.